This is the video for assembling and disassembling of the CPU and then again booting the whole system. We're just opening the cover over here by removing all the screws. First we're removing all the screws for the motherboard. Now we'll start removing all the power cables, LED cables, so that we can remove the full motherboard outside. Here we have removed the full motherboard outside and we'll start dismantling the fan and all the RAM, and this is the RAM which we removed. Now we have started disassembling the SSD and now the fan. The motherboard is of Gigabyte B450M DS3H WiFi. The processor is AMD Ryzen 5, which we'll see just now after removing the fan. This is the processor, the silver color. We can unhook this rod and then we can remove the CPU. The RAM is Corsair Vengeance LPX DDR4. And from here the assembling starts. This CPU has a storage of Crucial P3 NVMe M2 SSD and a CPU cooler of AMD Ryzen Stealth. Now we are assembling the fan. Again connecting the wires for the fan with the motherboard and the SSDs and the RAMs. In the screws of the fans and placing it back into the CPU case. From here we'll start connecting all the power unit wires and the LED wires. the power cables, tightening all the screws so that the motherboard doesn't loosen up. Now the whole assembling is done. We are closing the CPU case. Plugging in all the power cables, and then we'll switch it on. Now we'll boot the OS into the system to show that everything assembling and disassembling works perfectly. This part is selecting the correct bootloader and then moving forward, we'll install the OS. This is the part where we start installing Ubuntu. As you can see, there are 7 steps and we are currently on the third step. This is where we do minimal installations of the OS so that it does not take much time, and selecting the location. Coming to the last part of making a user and then continuing further. Now it's just the process of installation and we just have to wait. Now it's almost completed the installation and we'll reboot the system to check if it's working or not. So this is the grab and it's working perfectly. Next we'll check the operating system Ubuntu if it's perfectly or not. And this is the user we created. So since this is the perfect user, the installation was perfect. The assembling disassembling is working.